didn't see there. IDC's catheter insertion for the girls and they thems. This is a progressive channel. I don't care who my child brings home. Man, woman, number, I don't care. I will love them as if they are my own child. I draw the line at polyamory. Hashtag polyphobic. So, I want to talk about catheters. It's not because I'm not dating at the moment and everything just reminds me of anatomy. That is not the case. It's weird that you would bring that up or imply that. I am single by choice. It's not my choice at this point, not gonna lie. A firm gust of wind would make me fucking goon. Before we get into this procedure and the order that it is performed, in order to ensure a sterile environment and aseptic technique, don't piss me off. I'm very sleep deprived. I made the decision last night to go help my friend who was stranded because he rode his e-scooter on the goddamn highway to the point that the fucking tire melted. Very tired. I should talk to my GP about upping my fucking Prozac. So, these are the steps that you will follow in order to ensure an aseptic technique when inserting a indwelling catheter on a female. Pussy, 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 marijuana, wanna, period, comma, pause, but hold the applause. You're going to perform hand hygiene. Gather the relevant equipment. This is your trolley, dressing pack, sterile sheeting for the trolley, lubricant. That has been prevalent in my dating history. And because you are doing something that is quite invasive and quite uncomfortable, I would recommend always that you get either a towel or a blanket. Maintain your patient's privacy. That is integral. None of us want to just be sitting there with our legs spread eagle. And the only thing that is not exposing our axe wound to the general public is it's a thin curtain, baby. And the aircon's blaring. You seeing the fucking curtain do this? Now, prepare the trolley. You're going to open the dressing pack facing outward onto the trolley. You are only going to touch the tabs on the perimeters of the dressing pack. Do not touch anything else because that is a sterile field. You're going to open the sterile equipment. Get your little KY lube. Squeeze her on the protective sheet that you've got on the trolley in the corner. If you've already got it there, you're not going to have to fuck around and go like this and try and like wiggle it onto the end of the tube. You can just dunk it into. You're going to don your apron, right? You're going to get your glasses and sterile gloves. You're not going to be using the communal gloves that everyone is like grabbing at and like contaminating because this is a sterile field. Attach the urine bag to the balloon's tubing. And then what I recommend you do, set 2 sheets of gauze aside for the nursing assistant who will be helping you with the indwelling catheter insertion. Pour the normal saline into the little pot tray thing. It is preferable that you ball the gauze. Soak it in the shit, saline, and like make a little ball. What am I doing in my life? Pour the water into the opposing component of the tray. You're going to get a 10 milliliter syringe to draw up the water for injection. You're going to obviously drop everything standing about 20 centimeters away from the trolley. Again, sterile field. Lubricate the end of the orange balloon and have the nursing assistant open the labia like this. Hello. Place the drape on the patient. The drape is it's kind of like a Kylie, but it will have a rectangular cutout that fits to the patient. Again, a sterile field. And use the bald gauze to clean the labia in one singular downward wipe. So you can do that twice. One side, dispose of the gauze. Use the second piece of gauze. Other side. One and down. 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 Next, you'll be inserting the tube into the urethra. You are then going to gently inject the water into tubing to inflate the balloon. Dispose of all the equipment into a rubbish bag that you have already premeditatively. I probably should have said this at the start. Get a plastic bag for disposing of all the equipment and tape it to the side of the trolley. You can't be walking around with the equipment. Sterile field. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Off the glasses, then the gloves, and then the apron. And hopefully you have successfully inserted the catheter in the right hole, because if not, I imagine that's why protocol dictates that glasses must be worn. That's what's going to happen if you inflate the balloon at the wrong time. Sorry. I'm sweaty and deranged.